Independent and strong-willed, Sagittarius personality are all about going off the beaten path. Isn't afraid to step away from the pack and is a natural born leader who goes after what he or she wants regardless of what other people think. Sagittarius is a born adventurer and loves solo travel and exploration, and is also loves exploring the inner workings of their minds and loves stretching their horizon with good book or movie. Sagittarius is open-hearted, generous, and big-spirited, but is always truthful. Because of this, they may hurt other feelings or maybe call out for not having tact. With their keen imagination, Sagittarius is adept at putting themselves in other person's shoes. That is why Sagittarius are successful actors. But they do not feel the need to beat around the bush or lie. You can trust a Sagittarius to tell you what they really think. You can also trust Sagittarius because they won't spill any secrets. They are trustworthy. In a relationship, Sagittarius will be honest and true to themselves. And that may mean that they will move on from a relationship. If it's not working, it's not working. And Sagittarius won't stay for the sake of another person's feelings. Sagittarius will always be honest and in check with their emotions. And Sagittarius will not engage in emotional blackmail. Sagittarius is a steadfast friend and creative thinkers. A great person to have on a work team as they have infectious energy and enthusiasms. They aren't looking for a constant feedback and can take a project and run with it. A Sagittarius is smart, capable, and true trailblazer. Sagittarius put too much pressure on themselves because of their intense drive to succeed. If you say, "I need to talk to you," Sagittarius automatically think of all the bad things they've done in the past. They are the type who will cut you off completely if you disrespect them. Sagittarius observe and see a lot of things but most times don't even say nothing. We keep it to ourselves and just be on our guard. We hate making the first move relationship-wise, and that has a lot to do with our pride. Rejection is like our worst enemy. When they tell you about their problem, it does not mean that they are complaining. It means they trust you. Sometimes we are not taken seriously in our relationship because we take so much time before we express our feelings. Sagittarius do not dwell on anger because it is a waste of energy. If they get angry, they will usually get over it the next morning. Sagittarius will ignore rude people who talk behind their back. That's exactly where they belong, behind their back. Good at overstepping boundaries and testing people's limits, they know the truth hurts and have no problem serving it to you. Have a natural way to getting to know if you are lying. They will dig deep enough to figure out the whole story before you have time to apologize. Sagittarius love people who would constantly motivate or give them the push they need in life to achieve anything. Even though Sagittarius don't like saying it out loud, but they are kind of jealous soul. Not because they want to be, but once they get attached, they really don't like you to be entertained by anyone else and others stealing their thunder. Sagittarius have a carefree attitude, but when it comes to others, they're quite good at reading between the lines. Sagittarius are great at holding conversations and are up for just about anything new and exciting. Sagittarius has an evil person inside them that you won't see unless you piss them off. They are very good at putting on a straight face to cover up any emotions. Sagittarius' sympathy for a hurt companion is long-lasting and sincere. Sometimes they even begin to see your problems as their own. Sagittarius are loads of fun if you prove you are worthy of their fun-loving side. They can tell that something is wrong just by the way you text them. Sagittarius will move on even if they still love you. Sagittarius hate people who have the world that revolve around them. They are realists. Sagittarius do not look forward to superficial relationships. They are drawn by those with depth and meaning. Annoyed easily when it comes to working with lazy people and slow-paced people. Sagittarius move on just as easily after hearing the most hurtful things. There's no take-backs and they will treat you differently. Sagittarius could be the meanest person you would ever meet. They won't give a crap if they don't like you. They will love you if you will make them laugh. Sagittarius are not quick to be in a relationship with somebody. They need to trust to be with you so that they can give you their all. Sagittarius could get careless and cold-hearted after they're tired of getting hurt from you. Treat them how you'd like to be treated. Sagittarius are organized. Even the messy one. They know exactly where everything is at just like they left it. Without music, Sagittarius is lost. Sagittarius are the easiest to talk to, though the hardest to understand. Sagittarius may seem like they don't care at times, but they are only just detached with their emotions. When a Sagittarius goes for something, they become like a hunter stalking their prey. Curious and energetic, Sagittarius is one of the biggest travelers among all zodiac signs. Their open mind and philosophical view motivates them to wander around the world in search of the meaning of life. Sagittarius is extrovert, optimistic and enthusiastic, and likes changes. Sagittarius born are able to transform their thoughts into concrete actions, and they will do anything to achieve their goals. Like the other fire signs, Sagittarius needs to be constantly in touch with the world to experience as much as possible. The ruling planet of Sagittarius is Jupiter, the largest planet of the Zodiac. Their enthusiasm has no bounds, and therefore, people born under the Sagittarius sign possess a great sense of humor and an intense curiosity. Freedom is their greatest treasure because only then they can freely travel and explore different cultures and philosophies. Because of their honesty, Sagittarius born are often impatient and tactless when they need to say or do something. So it's important to learn to express themselves in a tolerant and socially acceptable way. Sagittarius' greatest gift. Sagittarius is adept at blazing their own paths and can always go it alone. Sagittarius doesn't need a roadmap and can easily conceptualize ideas and opportunities that others may not easily see. Sagittarius doesn't need permission or approval and has a strong sense of self that allows them to always feel sure-footed even where others may be unsure or insecure. Sagittarius' greatest challenges. Sagittarius can sometimes be far too blunt and put their own needs above others. You don't need to veer from your values, but sometimes a white lie saves all. It can also be helpful to be part of the pack now and then. Sagittarius is so good at doing things independently, but sometimes it can be faster, smarter, and more fun to do things as part of a group. Sagittarius' secret weapon. Their independence. Sagittarius don't need other people's approval, opinions, or advice. A Sagittarius loves hanging out with herself and feels like doing things solo can only help her connect more to her deepest self. Sagittarius uses solo time as much needed tribute. While an hour stuck in the traffic during a car commute could be untenable to anyone else, to Sagittarius is a form of self-care. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe for more videos. And this is your nameless traveler.